Hi, welcome to my channel. This is a place where I provide therapy tools for everyone. And in today's video, I'd like to talk about a common but often disruptive negative thought pattern called catastrophizing. Now, legitimately in the world today, we have a number of catastrophes going on. However, what I am talking about is catastrophic thinking that is disproportionate to what is going on in our lives. Hi, my name is Erica Bischoff. I am a licensed clinical social worker and I have over 15 years experience providing cognitive behavior therapy to my clients. So when we talk about catastrophizing, we're talking about a cognitive distortion, right? A negative thought pattern. And what we're doing is we're going out to future events and we are assuming the worst case is going to happen, even though evidence may say otherwise, right? And what our brain is trying to do initially may be a good thing, right? It's looking at that worst case scenario because it wants to help us prepare or plan to keep us safe in case that event happens. However, where the distortion happens, the disruption, is when we cannot get out of that worst case scenario, right? We assume now that that is the only option and we're no longer looking at other possibilities or probabilities that may be more realistic or balanced to what is going on. And then this can cause anxiety, panic, depression, right? So how do we get out of catastrophizing? Well, we have to be doing probability checks. We have to be looking at the evidence. Now, what I often do with clients to help highlight how to do the probability check is I give them a weather analogy. And I say, hey, if you're in Florida during hurricane season and the news is telling you that a catastrophic hurricane is coming, guess what? I want you in catastrophic thinking, right? I don't want you minimizing the situation. I want you planning and preparing for the worst case scenario to keep yourself safe. However, if you're in a different state, let's say Arizona, where there is no news of a catastrophic hurricane, but you now activated yourself as if that hurricane is happening, well, now that is no longer proportionate to the situation. So again, we can look at the evidence and do a probability check, right? Because if we're in Florida, the evidence says there's a high probability of that worst case scenario. But if we're in Arizona, the evidence says there's a low probability of that worst case scenario. And this is important because if we can identify the outcome that has the highest probability, that gives us the opportunity to find the right problem solving and coping strategies to deal with that outcome. Now, this is just one scenario, and of course, we can apply this over many different scenarios, and the process is still the same, right? Because as we build our confidence and our ability to look at evidence and do probability checks, we're just going to get better and better at finding the right problem solving and coping strategies to match the situation. And ultimately, this keeps us out of catastrophizing, and we feel a lot more in control over that negative thought pattern. Well, I hope you found this video helpful. If so, please hit the like, subscribe, notification button. And as always, if you have any questions or comments around the video or would like to hear about another mental health topic, please put in the comments below. I definitely want to keep providing therapy tools for everyone. So until the next video, thanks.